Hey, this is Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday Mojo. Hope you had a great weekend. So a couple of weeks ago, Laura and I traveled for kind of a vacation up to northeastern Pennsylvania, spent some time with her family. And one of the people that we spent time with was her cousin, who has three boys, Gabriel, Gideon, and Atticus. They're 8, 6, and 4. They're smart as a tack. And we spent some time just hanging out around the campfire, making some s'mores, and then they started playing this game. Tell us we have to guess what your favorite is, favorite color, your favorite car. And they finally got around to, what is your favorite superhero? And I knew who mine was, and I know you probably think you know where I'm going, and you're probably right. But I remember while we were there, we watched a lot of episodes of The Lone Ranger. Now, if you remember the color version, this is the color that he wore. So this is the closest I have to superhero outfit. But anyway, we sat and talked, and when they got around to me, they said, what is your favorite superhero? And they were making some guesses, and then I gave them some hints, and finally they got around to guessing, oh, you must be talking about, that's right, Jesus. Jesus, what a great superhero. I mean, a person who gave up his almighty power to become a humble servant, right? A person who went up against the bad guys, a person who addressed the people who were oppressing other people, a person, and one of the questions asked, does he have superpowers? And I said, well, yeah, kind of. Well, when they guessed Jesus, they were like, hey, he does have superpowers. He healed some people, and he turned loaves of bread and fishes and fed all kinds of people. And their mom was like, how did you know that? And so they were saying all different kinds of things, but they were right. And I said, you're right, he did. He had some superpowers. He brought people back from the dead, and he himself came back from the dead. I think it's important that we realize that Jesus was a superhero, is a superhero. Not in the Marvel sense, but the Marvel sense, the superheroes are people that we look up to for the good and for the powerful. And what better superhero than that? But as I sat there thinking about that, when I was talking with these little kids, I wondered, would I have that same kind of answer if I was amongst a bunch of adults in public, where we were talking about the greatest? I hope my answer is yes. I hope that I would have the same answer to a group of adults that I would have to an 8, a 6, and a 4-year-old. Because truly, Jesus is heroic. The way he lived his life, the kinds of things he did, the kinds of people he took on, the kinds of injustices he took on, the kinds of people he welcomed, the kinds of people he loved, the way he healed people, the way he took care of people, and the way he spoke with authority about what is right and about what is wrong. So anyway, I give thanks to Gabriel and Gideon and Atticus for that little tidbit, because it reminded me who my true superhero is. I don't know who yours is, but I hope you would at least consider Jesus as your superhero. Anyway, that's your Monday Mojo. Have a great week.